My name is Codsi. I am the founder and Chief Equity Officer at Women in Governance. It's a nonprofit organization across Canada and the United States. Well, groups as Women in Tech are crucial to moving the dialogue, getting people engaged and finding solutions, being able to put our creative juices together and come up not only with concrete solutions, but also with an alliance of women who are going to support each other globally. I've met Ayumi 4 years ago when we did the very first Women in Tech Summit right here in Paris, and ever since I've seen this movement blossom unbelievably, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more coming. Honestly, I think one of the biggest challenges that women in tech face today are bias and society expectations. So too often, women have the impression from a very young age, already from age 5, girls have the impression that they're different from boys, that they can do things that are different from what the boys can do. So what society expects of girls is too often to go into more literary disciplines and more soft skills and less scientific, and that needs to change. But that needs to change in the homes, in the daycares, at school, university. Once they get to the women in governance space where it's more C-suite and executive women, it's already too late. They're finished with their studies, they're already in their career. So we need to start very young so that they don't have to be faced with all the stereotypes and all the unconscious bias that is really holding women back from being in STEM and tech disciplines. Well, we start solving the problem by having these conversations in the homes, by ensuring that teachers at school realize that they should not direct girls towards certain disciplines and let them just choose what they love. In the 1950s, it's actually the women who are dominating the tech industry. And then it changed. If you saw Hidden Figures, all those women who were the mathematicians to send men on the moon, they were all women. So that changed. Men started coming into the industry, women started leaving. So we know that these women are actually framed and wired in the proper way to be able to be excellent in tech. So just bring them back into the industry, and that should be something much easier than what it seems to be. And having these conversations is crucial. And I honestly think that as long as we engage corporate France, corporate Canada, corporate America, into these topics, which I've seen here, a lot of major organizations represented, as long as they understand the value of more women in these organizations, they're going to do everything to attract them in, and they'll start earlier than just within, the recruiting of their own company. They'll start by talking in schools, talking in universities, putting together programs for young girls to want to explore space, or young girls to build robots or be computer engineers. So there's so much that can be done, and I think we're moving in the right direction. Still a lot to do, but we're moving in the right direction.